Hi, welcome to Avi's Kosher Kitchen. It's me, Avi, and I've got what I think is a very special show for you today, very special recipe, and very special things, and it's all going to be happy, starting with this glass of wine from our friends at kosherwine.com. Let's say L'chaim Baruch Atah Adonai Eloheinu Melech Haolam Borei Pnei Geffen. Very, very good. You should try some of this stuff. Casa de Cielo, beautiful, beautiful. It's from Chile, a Spanish wine, which ties right into the theme of my meat paella. Right away, what I'm going to do is put a little bit of olive oil right in the pan, and we're going to put one whole onion diced up. Okay, nice. I'm going to put a pepper, nice red bell pepper. And this is chicken from our friends over at Whole Foods. This is beautiful, no antibiotics, no growth hormones, pastured, free range. These guys, well, I'll tell you a little bit more about it in a minute. This is turkey sausage, again, from our friends over at Whole Foods. This is a spicy sausage. Cut these sort of on the bias. So we have nice long pieces, and they go right in here, okay? Now, while that's doing its thing, I want to season this great chicken from Whole Foods. Now what I have here is I have some boneless chicken thighs. What I did is I took the chicken thighs and I boned them. Now the bones that you have left over, the skin when you bone these things out, do not throw that out. Don't put that in your pot. You got a great base for a stock. At any rate, what I want to do is season this up a little bit, and we're going to start with a little bit of kosher salt. Season. So we get a nice covering of that. Little granulated garlic. Granulated garlic for me is always a great spice to put on anything with a meat base. Now, what I have here is turmeric. Look at that, nice fresh turmeric right all over this. Now we're going to put a little more olive oil in here. Don't be afraid to add more. And here comes our chicken. Okay, all of our chicken. The legs, the thigh meat, everything goes in there. And you know what? Some of this turmeric that's left over, that's so good and healthy for you. We're going to put that in there. Now, what I really want to do is get a lot of color onto this meat. And that's going to take just a little bit of time to develop. But you want to bring it out into one layer down here if you can, okay? Okay, it's been about 10 minutes. And you can see that the chicken is starting to really brown up nicely. Now, don't get concerned that the bottom of this pan looks like it's burning. Okay. That is gold, my friends. That is gold. This is what they were really after, was that scrapings from the pan. Paella, little oil, is based on this, rice. All paellas have rice. There's different kinds of rices. Some rices have more starch, some have less. This is a Valencia rice. This is where paella started from, in the Valencia region of Spain. So the rice there is a short grain rice, and what you want to do is put it in. This is about a cup or so of rice. Okay, I'm going to put that in, and I want it to just get a little brown. You want kind of a crispiness to the rice in here. And I'm going to lower the heat down a little bit now, okay? At this point, I've got a whole head of garlic. I've peeled it, and what I've also done with it is kind of given a big chop. These aren't small little pieces, these are big hearty. That goes in the whole head of garlic, okay? Now what we're going to do is we're adding our liquid. We have a couple things. I have 2 cups of chicken broth, okay? Now, of course, this is chicken broth or poultry broth from our friends over at Whole Foods, okay? I'm going to put in, and by the way, I'm going to put a little wine. I'm putting in a little of this Casa de Cielo Chardonnay. This is from Chile, from our friends at kosherwine.com. This is what I call my happy wine. I know all wine kind of makes you happy and all like that, but just like I've told you in the past, look at that label. It's beautiful. I'm going to put about a half a cup or so of that wine in there, okay? Now, we're going to add the next secret must-have. You got to have it. If you're making a paella, you got to have this saffron. It smells good. You don't need a lot. You see there's very little saffron here in this, okay? I'm just going to take it. I wait till I have the liquid because I want it to all go in this liquid. In addition to the saffron, I've got about a tablespoon of a sweet smoked paprika, okay? Just add this right in here. Okay. Last thing we're going to put in at this point is some bay leaves. I've got about 4 or 5 bay leaves here. Just kind of crush them a little bit and put them in here. This needs to just cook and get happy for, or happier, I should say, right? It's got to cook 5-10 minutes until the liquid's absorbed by the rice. Okay, so it's been about another 10 minutes, and you can see that a lot of the liquid is getting out of here. A couple more things I told you we're going to add. And here we go. The first is some peas. I've got some nice sweet peas here, and we're just going to add a bunch. Now you could use fresh peas or frozen peas to this, but please try not to use canned peas, because the canned peas are already in liquid. They're already going to be a little bit soft. We want them to have a little bit of crunch to them. That's why I put them in at the end. And actually the frozen peas do a really nice job of this. Just get some nice good organic ones. And now I've got some tomatoes. You could use cherry tomatoes for this, grape tomatoes. These are grape tomatoes. I've just halved them and they go in. I don't want to put these in again too soon, because I don't want them to get all soggy in there and stuff like that. I want them to just have some nice color, and you can see all of a sudden it's kicked up the color of this dish tremendously, and that's what we want. I like to turn the chicken a little bit on this. The liquid's almost all absorbed at this point. We're going to finish this off with a little bit of fresh cilantro. I just like to take a little bit of fresh cilantro right on top. And then the traditional way to serve this, by the way, besides on the table, like I said, is we're going to take some lemon wedges and just lay your lemon wedges, you know, sort of at all around here. So again, thank you to our friends over at Cold Foods. I want to thank our friends over at kosherwine.com for this beautiful Casa de Cielo wine, which we actually used in here. And until next time, I'm going to sign off early because I can't wait to get to this. Okay, so I'm Avi. Enjoy your paella wherever you may be, and send me a picture. Let me know how it comes out. And by the way, like all of us on Facebook and all that other stuff that you're supposed to do, so that you stay informed of everything that's like that. I got to go. This smells too good. All right, l'chaim, and I'll see you next time.